walking with my friends so you can fly. Folks say to be the very best you gotta travel across the land, but I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends so you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics of ends. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those Squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Monteagle. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubbull down to Shovel. We could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon, or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Howdy, y'all! Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in slot 8 of the Minecraft toolbar. this is an honor to participate once more. Not only to participate, to initiate Hermitcraft Stream Day 2018. No, 2019. No, I don't know. Let's get rid of this sign because it's on the hour and we're on the bed. No, we're on the sand. We knew where to land in order to punch this, I don't know, clothy cushion until we could rest our weary heads. And then the sun was red and gone. And back again. Hey, it's Ren the dog. Howdy, Ren. Welcome to Hermitcraft Stream Day. Woo! Make sure to let me know if you need me to avoid spoilers. Okay, we're going to have to do that. Hey, thank you for the $2 donation from William Mulligan, who writes, I love you, Joe. I love me too. That's important for anyone's healthy mental state. I want to encourage you guys to find ways to love yourselves as well. This is not just me being like, I'm Joe Hills, I'm the best. That's why everyone should love me. There's a lot of good reasons that nobody should love me. But there's a lot of good reasons that I should love me. And so no matter how you feel about how people feel about you, make some time for yourself. I've been trying to get a little bit more aggressive about, I'm going to go take a book outside and just read, Spend so much time in front of screens between my jobs and YouTube and everything. It's good to just take some time for me, and I hope you guys take some time for you. I am fortunate that some of y'all sometimes tell me, Joe, this is what I do for me. I watch your stuff or your friend's stuff. You know what? Let me say, you want to watch Asuma's stuff and feel better about yourself? That's good. You should do that. Some people are like, Joe, your humor's not for me. That's fine. Not everything has to be for you. I'm making this stuff for me to celebrate the sort of thing I want to see in the world, and I hope that you guys find ways to celebrate the sorts of yous you want to be, the sorts of things you want to see, the sorts of crafts you want to create, and, you don't have to go on a date to just enjoy something nice, So feel free to enjoy something nice, or feel free to watch this live stream on the Hermitcraft server. I'm really glad y'all are here today. I want to recognize the excellent taste, especially of one of our Mixer viewers, Emily Hirschberger, who got married this weekend. So congratulations to Emily Hirschberger. I'm assuming you're going to have a new name eventually. Hirschberger could be an alias anyway, so maybe your online last name doesn't have to change. Or maybe you're keeping your online last name and your real last name. That's up to you. You do not have to share those details with us. We are not so nosy a community that we will demand answers. So seriously, nobody demand answers. But everybody in the Mixer chat, feel free to wish Emily Hirschberger delightful nuptials and many, many years of happiness. So let's see. For those of you guys who are like, what is Mixer? Well, in general, a mixer is a device that is used to kind of combine eggs, flour, and oils, sometimes butters. But there's also a Microsoft product now that live streams called that. We're also streaming Not to Play Favorites on twitch.tv and on YouTube Live today. Well, I am. I say we. I mean me and you. Some of the hermits have contracts with Twitch and literally are going to do that later. So most of the hermits streaming today, I think, are all on Twitch. So if you're not a Twitch user, you might need to get a Twitch account in order to follow the rest of the activities for the day. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a link to the Hermitcraft live stream schedule. I'm going to post that in all 3 chats right now so that people can see who's streaming next. It is Asuma up next, actually. This is a 2-hour block for me. So if you're like, Joe, I can't deal with you right now, that's fine. You come back and you deal with Asuma in 1 hour and 55 minutes. You're like, Joe, Asuma, he's a bit much as well. I might need 3 hours and 55 minutes before I'm awake enough to enjoy this live stream. Especially for some of you in Hawaii, where it's or Hawaii. It might be 3 a.m. there right now. You're not going to be waking up for 4 hours. You're like, who can I watch in 4 hours, Joe Hills? Tell me. Well, in 3 hours and 55 minutes, Cub Fan, the delightful Cub Fan, the Midwest magician, the Concorp conglomerator, I don't know. He's a great guy. Whether or not I can think of funny alliteration. Why? Look at this. Actually, this roof is supposed to be partially broken, so I'm just going to leave that. But we can't have all of them be like that. That actually worked out well. Yeah, we're going to leave that. Hey, thank you to Daniel Scott for the $2 donation on the What do you call that? YouTube. I should know the word for YouTube by now. Don't. I'm not good at things. I'm great at things. Like muting before I cough. Whew. Just woke up. Okay. So let's see here. Then, after Cub Fan this afternoon, for me, I guess it'll be afternoon by then. No, yeah, it will be False Symmetry. If you ever like, Joe, I just need more deception when we have things mirrored across an axis. False Symmetry, definitely for you. You will love False Symmetry, a delightful, wonderful entertainer from the wonderful Great Britain and Northern Ireland, or the, what do you call it? Union thereof. What do they call? I feel like there's a word for that. Oh, it's a kingdom. The kingdom of the United Kingdom. Yeah. She's from a United Kingdom of 2 islands, Ireland and Great Britain. So, yeah, you should definitely check her out if you want more than one island. Whereas, like me, I'm not even on an island. That's not my thing. Well, technically, actually, wait, yes. Currently, in Minecraft, building a hermitage, which is on theme for Hermitcraft Stream Day. Yes, I'm technically building a hermitage on an island right now while I prattle on about my most excellent friends. But speaking of other most excellent friends, Good Times with Scar is going to be up after False, followed by Rendog, and then finally iJevin. I don't know, the website still has Iskall in the final slot. Unfortunately, Iskall is traveling right now and will be unable to join us. iJevin jumping in on a pinch hitter situation. I don't know how baseball works or St. Patrick's Day, but I believe a pinch hitter is relevant to one of those two things, and that is what iJevin is going to be doing. So, wow, a lot of folks in the UK in chat today with all sorts of Welsh pride and things like that. So, love 2 whales, Haley Bailey. If you look down in slot 8 here, I'm trying to make a heart with my hands. I'm not good at it, but yeah. So, let's see here. We are just working on a hermitage based on a book, based on a magazine submission. Oh, there's a creeper down there. Do I have my bow? Do I have any arrows, more importantly? No arrows. So, good planning on my part there. Now, one thing that I enjoy doing is I like to greet people as they join the stream. Now, because this is a Hermitcraft Stream Day, we're going to have a few more viewers. I was going to combine that word into fewers, but that's actually the opposite. We have mores than usual. So let's see if we can get rid of that. Where did that creeper go? He's going to haunt me now. He's somewhere in the building. I know he's in the building. Oh, there. This is going to drive me nuts. Well, as long as I don't actually fall down into the structure, I guess we're okay. Let me just mute and cough 1 second. Well, okay. So, what I normally like to do is to try and greet everybody who comes in all at once at the beginning of the stream. But, because it's Hermitcraft Stream Day, it might not be feasible. I'm going to apologize in advance if I miss some of your names. Now, normally, I would not try to do this to music. And fortunately, I'm a very normal person, so I will not unnecessarily challenge myself in that way right now. So, welcome Vincho Ken, KDM, Dane Lien, Aviva Kitty, Mephi Loves Hermitcraft. Welcome to Badger Spanner. Welcome to Tintalicious. Welcome to Pop Depose. Welcome to Randy Nicole. Just kidding, I am going to do it to music. Welcome, Bob Star Monster, Kaz from Wales. No, this is too slow. Reho, welcome, 99 Sticky. We need a faster song. We need like Derp the Demigod, Quinn 916, Emergency 99. Welcome, Drub Thief, Sander Diamond Prime. Welcome, Victor Lee Krisha, actually Blakemore George. Welcome, Zulan Sosa Randy. Welcome, That Arc Island Trick. Welcome, Mr. No, this is. I'm saying welcome too many times. I need to just go with the flow of the names, So, welcome, 100 subs with no videos, Dadaloodle beg, immersive, implosive, explosive, silk ice, darts and toys, goat shrine, Ghost Shrine! That's a neat concept. I'm getting sidetracked. Welcome to Jaffa Thief, Eldritch Ligurus. Welcome Cuckoo Ryuzu. Welcome Zulan Sosa, Puzzle Boy, Dream Shizo, Micro Misbehavior. Welcome Poet Peppermint, You Have Trouble. Welcome Honey Bunny Boo. Welcome Wise Lim. Welcome Seth Darga, Sotiro Sarakindas. Welcome Keiichi Akichi. Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa. Welcome Pixel of Powers. Bienvenidos a Ben Faudry, Ren Noriega, Ellen Freeman. Welcome again to Sat Edit 10. Welcome to Jacob Noseri. Welcome to Max DK. I am in the hot bar. I'm in slot 8. Howdy. Bonjour, Len Dietrich. Guten Tag, Ryan Wilson. Welcome again to Mark Norman. Welcome, Palinkas Attila. Welcome, one and all. Welcome, Liara. I am glad you woke up and didn't miss your UHC as well. Time for me, though, to hit the hay. Boom. Hay struck. Actually, I do need to plant hay so I can thatch part of this roof. You guys are giving me great ideas already for the hippest YouTube content on the internet. That's right, it's Hermitcraft. I was gonna say, it feels like that like saying it's like, it's Marvel, baby. It's Hermitcraft, y'all. I don't know, that sort of thing. Eldritch Lagerus says, how much until you grow? For those of you who don't know, there's actually a little trick on Joe Hill's streams. I keep the face camera small until we hit certain donation, like, I guess you'd say like checkpoints, almost. So what we're going to do, here's a trick. We're going to put our, there we go. So the face cam grows every $20 cumulatively we raise. So that is just a little trick, because I'm really bad at remembering to ask for money, but I have a family and I need to do that. So then when people ask me, Joe, why is the face cam so small? I can be like, oh, because I forgot to ask for money, which arguably makes me a selfish father, because I am too busy having fun enjoying this game to remember that I am also supposed to be, like, paying rent and stuff. Don't worry, I'll pay the rent. So, yeah, it's fine. Woo, hey, there, we stuck the landing there. Welcome to Puzzle Boy. Welcome to Droid May Shone. Welcome to Soteris Sarankindis. Welcome to Dr. Phil, who writes milestones. Welcome, one and all. I am glad you guys are having a good day today. Welcome to New Jersey Coffee Junkie _ Kevin Sharp Fang / Paw Jelly the F. Welcome Bio Ducky, one of our newest Patreon patrons. Welcome to New Mumbo Jumbo, who I'm going to assume is not Mumbo Jumbo's new account, but rather, whoops, that is not how we walk over. Rather, just somebody who really likes Mumbo Jumbo, or really insists that we need a new Mumbo Jumbo. Hey man, I like the Mumbo Jumbo we have, you know. There's some sort of joke about, like, Oliver Best instead of Oliver Twist. But I think Mumbo Jumbo is optimal Oliver. He is Oliver Best in my eyes. We can't have a new Mumbo Jumbo because we don't need one. Hey, thank you for the $5, Nolan Carosin, which brings us up to $9 from, or $9 toward our $20 expansion goal. Be the Mumbo you want to see in the world, writes Dane Leon. This is an excellent Oh, this is how we get creepered. Swords out. Swords out. Where's that creeper? I'm going to live in a constant state of fear, which I'm sure is more fun for you guys, but is also stressful for me. Whoa, we just got shot at. Where did we get shot at from? That is that guy. Oh, hey, looks like we have a message from Badger Spanner who says, Joe, check your PayPal. Woo, it looks like we received actually a $18 donation from Lauren and a $20 donation from Robin. So that's actually 2 ins, and also it's enough that we hit 2 facecam expansion goals. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go somewhere that I'm not going to die while I mess with the OBS. And I say that very optimistically as I try to land atop this tree. Woo! We did it. Okay, there we go. So if you will direct your attention down here at facecam slot number 8, we're about to do 2 expansions, thanks to the generosity of the folks in the chat here. So, howdy y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm just going to wander this way so I'm not in the way of the chat. Just kidding, I'm over here. Now it's like, howdy. and I'm typing, and you guys don't know what I'm typing. You can't see it. Oh, actually, it's because I'm not typing in the thing. But now you can't see it. That's okay. There was nothing there. This time there was. I wrote howdy. But anyway, so what we're going to do is that was our first face cam expansion. And then we're just going to, whoa. See, the problem is it gets kind of unwieldy. When all that money starts going to my head, I just start expanding, and there's nothing I can do. Woo. Okay, that seems like a reasonable size. Okay, so everything is calmed down now. We are $13 away from our third face cam expansion, but we are good. Now, some of you guys might say, Joe, I've never been to this stream before. It seems kind of unwieldy. Your face cam is now the optimal size for any face cam in any live stream ever. Why would you ever make your face cam a different size than this? Well, the problem is when you come up with a system that says, like, every time that people donate $20, the face cam gets bigger, is that sometimes people don't stop when the face camera is a reasonable size. This is not an optimal system, but it is the system we have. So, we'll do the best with what we have. So, here we go. I'm also going to, let me mute the mic real quick so I can adjust that pop screen down. Pop screener. Pop. Okay, yeah, that's a successful pop screen test. Now I'm not blocking so much of this. Okay. Let's see. Sat Edit 10 says, Joe, you are mad. No, I am glad. I am glad to be a part of a wonderful server on a wonderful Sunday morning. It is the final day of June, the 6th month of a wonderful year. Welcome for Toy 911. Thank you for the host on Mixer. And welcome to everyone who has joined. Jamad, welcome to Daniel Kraj. Welcome, everyone. Nila Milosh, glad to have you. Glad to have you, Randy. Welcome, Rakuchi Animations. Here's what we are going to do. We are going to keep working on this roof. We are building a hermitage based on Greg A. Vaughan's concept, originally from 2004. He submitted this idea for a Dungeons & Dragons adventure called The Tamarat's Fate to Dragon Magazine, Volume 106. And basically the premise was that the adventure took place on, or it started on an island kind of, with a fortress that had been abandoned for mysterious reasons and converted by monks into a kind of place where people could go and get away and reconnect with nature spiritually. So it's basically, this building was originally designed for military purposes and has now been repurposed for spiritual purposes or vacation purposes. And the idea of recreational military facility is intriguing to me. I like the idea in Hermitcraft, or in Minecraft in general, a lot of times when we build something, we build it to be whatever we need, whereas in real life, things are repurposed all the time. That's actually one of my goals this season, was to build more things that would be repurposed. Like my Halloween store has been repurposed into a bookstore, my dirt shop has been repurposed into some sort of broad criminal enterprise by Concorp, as all of their enterprises are broadly criminal. What happened to the beacon? Asked Neat Scholar. I didn't need it now that I dug out most of what I needed to dig out. So yeah, this is a fun thing. Sharpfang says, yeah, aren't you concerned people decide not to donate to keep the face cam the right size? No, I'm never worried about that. There's always somebody who just wants to make things silly for everybody else. What is that down there? That guy's got a hat on. Hey, man. This is a monastery now. Hats off inside. I mean, I know you're not under the roof yet, but you will be once I complete this portion of the roof. Thank you. The dead should show more respect. Anyway. Crystalite 10 says, I need to get the Saltmarsh book. Yeah, that's the thing, is that this particular map here from that 2004 submission to Dragon Magazine was recently reprinted in the Ghost of Saltmarsh book as Chapter 7, which is how it came across my radar. I was like, I just want to flip through this book and find a cool map to build in Hermitcraft. And then I'm like, oh, this map is pretty cool. oh, and it's got a cool premise. And then it's like, oh, and it's called The Hermitage. That just kind of seems like it makes sense. Also, for those of you guys who are curious how they can join Hermitcraft, Hermitcraft is a vanilla invite-only server, and I do not control the invites. So apologies for that. My advice to people who, and that's advice for people who don't know what this is and are just like, hey, I like watching Minecraft. Sometimes people let me join their servers on the live streams. Sorry, this is not that kind of server. I don't have that kind of power. I have electrical power in that, I was going to say there's like a bunch of batteries near me, but there's not. I used to have a box of batteries over here. Now all I have is this bike bell. So, that's a small victory. Woo, okay. I'm dropping things. Whatever, that's fine. Some people are saying that I need to call Grian. Well, the thing about calling Grian, guys, is sometimes you think like, oh yeah, that sounds like a jolly... What's a good British word for a lark? Do the British don't have larks, do they? That's one of the reasons that William the Bloody was made fun of for his lyric "Hark a Lark" in his poem that was featured in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But yeah, the thing is, so you might think like, oh, it's just an innocent thing to call Grian. But, sometimes, a jape, right, so as a thought. Yeah, it would be a brilliant jape to call Grian. We would experience glee in calling Grian. No, yeah, a jolly good banta. A jolly good banta. That sounds like New England, but different. I don't know. But anyway, so a lark is either a jape or a bird. But anyway, so, you think like, oh, it's just innocent fun. Innocent fun is a good way to describe a lark. But here's the thing, that sometimes you call Grian, and then you hear this ringing noise somewhere in your own house. And it's like, the call is coming from inside the house. Like, for all we know, Grian could be right there. Is that Grian? No, it's not Grian. He just walked away. Grian would never walk away from his friends. He's that kind of guy. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Welcome to a Joe Hill stream. It makes about as much sense as anything else you would expect to make sense. It doesn't. That was a lie. Game Lamp has pointed out that lark is still used in England. I know. Okay, there we go. So we've got... So this roof is actually an interesting concept, too, in that it was strangely designed. Like, strangely designed. So, because this building was intended by the map maker to be originally a fortress, there's actually, like, a big flat area in the center of the roof that is like a rallying point where defenders can then, like, crawl up the sides of, well, probably not this roof. You wouldn't climb up this roof because there's a tower there. But, like, the idea is that there's a big flat part in the middle here, and then your archers can kind of poke their heads over and then fire out. Or you can have watchmen and stuff. So, yeah, the roof is actually intended to be a usable part of the building, which is pretty neat. Hijack says, great use of granite stairs to simulate clay shingles. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to experiment a little bit with some of the new materials, but, I didn't want to go all out. But, like, I think that they just added the granite polished stairs this update, so I was excited to see those. Hey, welcome, Iopter. Emergency 99 in Twitch writes, sometimes when I watch a Joe Hill stream, I think, what am I even watching? And that is good, only the best. That's the thing, is I want what we do here to challenge you. Randy says, Joe, you're doing a lot of D&D talk. Do you play D&D? When I can. One of the things about having kids is it can be difficult sometimes to schedule your life in such a way that you can consistently, like, say, every Wednesday night is D&D night with your friends. I used to do that sort of thing a lot more. And I'm hoping, as my wife finishes school, to get back into that sort of thing more, because I'll hopefully have a more, I was going to say reliable schedule soon. So we are actually running low on sandstone. So here's what I think we need to do, you guys. I think we need to empty out a bunch of our inventory and then run to the mining mesa real quick and do some mining. And you might say, Joe, are you really going to mine sandstone on a live stream with tens, if not dozens of viewers? Well, here's the thing. That's what live streaming is all about. Live streaming is just about enjoying the experience of palling around. And honestly, it's easier for me to pal around with you guys if I'm just doing, like, these mindless tasks, like finishing the roof. Which, actually, to finish the roof, I do need to get a lot of sandstone. Whereas, like, if I'm, like, trying to count out how many blocks a wall needs and stuff, like, math plus live stream equals... Oh, no, I'm already confused. See, that's not good. So I think we need to go straight into that glass. Yes. Why is this roof so low? Why are we making this roof even lower here? And I'm pinned. Okay. Go buy sand at Sahara. Sahara sells sand, not sandstone, guys. It's a different type of thing. So sandstone is like a silicate that has been aggregated into usable, like, rock, whereas sand is a loose silicate. And, I don't know if you've heard the song, like, Fox on the Run, which is about a fox that's loose, but it's not exactly the sort of thing you want in your hen house. So here we go. Let us grab... Let's see. So as you can tell, I've kind of hit this front part here pretty hard. K. Danny M says, things I never expected to learn about from Joe Hills. Geology of sandstone. I'm kind of making up most of those words. Like, silicate is probably not a real word. Aggregate, probably also not a real word. Anything you learn in a Joe Hills stream should be intrinsically suspect. I am not a reliable narrator, as the British would say. No, I think they'd say a reliable narrator. Is that closer? If anybody British is here, especially anybody Welsh, if you could tell me if I said reliable narrator correctly, that would be very helpful. So that's helpful. Yes. Citation needed. Oh, speaking of word crimes, I actually went to a Weird Al concert last night. Where he sang word crimes, and I actually got a word crimes notebook. So I'm gonna put all of my bad grammar in that notebook from now on. From the merch store. It was a really fun show. That man is a consummate showman, which has made me really think more. It's funny because when I was 10 years old, and Amish Paradise came out in 1996. That was the first cassette tape I ever purchased with my own money. Like, that was my first, like, piece of music I bought myself. And it was very I've wanted to see Weird Al live for, I guess, 22 years now. But, my parents didn't really take us to concerts because they had a bunch of kids and concerts cost money and stuff. And then, when I got to college, it's like, well, I don't have any money for concerts because I'm a poor college student. And then it's like, when I graduated from college, it's like, well, I don't have any money for concerts because I, owe a bunch of money for educational debt. So it's like, okay, last year on my birthday, I finally paid off the end of my student loans. And so then I was like, oh, I can just go see a Weird Al concert now. And then I was like, oh, but I missed the opportunity to buy the tickets because, I bet they are all sold out. And one of my friends was like, no, man, I got 2 really good tickets. I was like, oh, awesome. And I was like, I'll take one of them. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I should probably have asked how much that was. And then he told me, and I was like, ooh, these are really good tickets. These aren't the ones I would have chosen for myself, but in some ways that's better because I'm bad sometimes at buying things for myself because I always feel guilty. Like, I'm like, I gotta support my family. I shouldn't buy things for myself. But, so anyway, it's like, well, these are nicer tickets than I would have bought for myself, but I get to enjoy them, and Since I said I would pay for it without asking for the price, I kind of like, at that point it's an obligation. And if there's one thing I'm good at obligations. I'm just not good at spending money on myself on a lark, which once again for the British folks is a jape. So, anyway, yeah. So it was so we were in row F, near the front. F is for front. It's actually not the front row itself. For some reason, the front row is actually A, but or Alpha for our NATO allies. But anyway, yeah, so we were back in row Foxtrot, which I think is like the 6th row, and it was Weird Al playing with the entire Nashville Symphony. And it was great because he ended the show by saying, once again, this was so-and-so on guitar, so-and-so on drums, so-and-so on keyboard, and now I will introduce by name all 71 members of the Nashville Symphony. And then he introduces the oboist, and then says, and you know what, you guys actually know everybody else anyway. And then he skips the other 70 people. Oh, he did introduce the conductor. That was nice of him. And there was an oboe solo in the middle of one of the songs. At one point, Weird Al needed to do a costume change, and he yells, "Oboe solo!" And then, they actually had a cameraman, because they had, screens on either side of the stage. They had a cameraman, wade in and get video of the oboe player doing a song. It was fun. So yeah, if you've never been to a Weird Al concert, I recommend it. Oh, you know what? Sorry, guys. I had Top Chat on instead of Live Chat. And so, yeah, sometimes it makes it hard for me to see who needs to be banned. But I have switched it to Live Chat. But yeah, one thing, too, that was funny is I was thinking about, since I've been listening to Weird Al's music since I was, younger than 10, seeing him live like that, listening to all these songs that I've heard over the years, it's kind of crazy because I'm like, oh man, this reminds me of when I was 13 or when I was 18 or when I was 21 or blah, 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 all the way through. And there's not a bed here anymore. Dang it. Okay, we'll have to go down here to use this one. So it's reminding me of all these different stages in my life, seeing Weird Al. And I'm thinking about it and I'm when I was a little kid and I heard his music, I always just wanted to write funny songs too. And he's just such an impressive person, and I had a bunch of weird random parodies I wrote when I was a kid, but my parents were like, Joe, that's not a real job, they never actually went out of my way to tell me it wasn't a real job. It was pretty clear to me that it wasn't a real job. That was something he got lucky about, and that I couldn't do, and so it's funny because I was like, whatever happened to that? I always wanted to just write funny songs, and I feel like I just gave up on myself. Oh yeah, there's those guys. They're just always hanging out down there, and I don't know why. Because there's no village near here, as far as I can tell. But anyway, that's fine. We'll just go this way. And then I was like, maybe that's part of growing up, is that we have these goals that we get so excited about, that we dream about. We see an adult we admire, and we say, I want to do that. And then somewhere along the way, it just doesn't seem practical. And it's just the sort of thing that we leave behind as we reach adulthood. And I was kind of like, that makes me sad. But you know what? What's stopping me now? What is stopping me right now from going back and writing funny songs like Weird Al does? I'm an adult. I can do what I want. I can pursue this objective without permission. I could just do that. And then I was feeling pretty good about that. And then I realized oh wait, I actually released an album 4 months ago about where it's just me and my brother writing dumb music. And so then I was like, oh, hey, I guess child me wouldn't have been as disappointed as I was thinking for the last few minutes. Whoops. And then I was like, well, I'm probably further ahead from, a lot of times when people say, the heck with it, I'm just going to go make music. They're starting from scratch. And I'm like, oh, wait, no, I've been doing this. Oops. Just not as well as I might have liked as a child. So, yeah. So that link is the album. Yeah, I'm getting sandstone for the Hermitage. I think we actually have enough to get going now. Okay. I'm an adult who can do whatever I want so effectively that I might have accidentally done it 3 months ago. Okay. Yeah, so that album I linked there is Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills, which is a bunch of comedy songs I wrote performed by my brother. I'm going to need to get some more fireworks when we get there. Oh no, I gotta... Whoa, this is actually like a very successful flight. I'm flying in Oh, I was flying in Minecraft. What is he doing? He's flying in Minecraft. That madman. No, he's walking in Minecraft again. Okay. You Have Trouble Rides. Wait, this album was 4 months ago? Let's see. Well, it came out on April 1st. I guess that's only 3 months ago because it's almost July 1st. There's a whole quarter, though. Yeah. Cal Maya says, I love your album, Joe. Album of the century. Well, thank you. Well, we originally tried to launch it April 1st. I think it actually came out like April 3rd or something, but we had trouble with the distributor, which was on our end. We didn't understand how something worked. So that makes it sound like, when I say, oh, we had trouble with the distributor, that makes it sound like, oh, yeah, the distributor was a jerk. It's like, no, we just misread something. Part of the goal of the album was, my brother does some more serious music too, and he was like, well, you know, we can do this as a test run so I can figure out how this system works before I screw up trying to release some of my real music. So, I definitely recommend checking out my brother's music when it becomes publicly available, which we have no announcements about that at this time. But you can check that album out now. And, yeah, so we have enough granite probably to finish this roof, I think. Oh, wait, I guess I could just make the stairs at that point. Tonko Plez says, Joe, you have an awesome voice. Thank you. There is still granite mixed in here, so we're not completely out of stairs either. Sky says, as a kid I wanted to be an artist but lost track of it somewhere along the way. I was organizing an event recently and had to create some art for promotional materials. Excuse me. And afterwards I realized that, hey, I did art for a real purpose. That's cool. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is there will always be a need for art in the world. What is hitting me? Oh, that guy again. I kind of like the idea that all 4 roofs are slightly different heights. Dang it. I don't like the idea that I'm continuously getting shot at. Okay, so I was going to say, I like the idea that the roofs are all different heights slightly, so that, how many what is there, a skeleton spawner back there? There's 4 of them. How does that even happen? Let's get some torches in our office. Oh, we didn't bring any torches. Okay, well, let's think about this from a different way. There's one down there. Do we have any arrows? No, we don't have any. Of course not. It's a Joe Hill stream. Why would we have arrows? The Puka says, I didn't realize you were wearing a green shirt. Yeah, of course I am. It shows off my shoulders better. I don't want people to be overpowered by my muscular shoulders. Okay, so, yeah, let's put some of the sandstone away. Retrieve some torches. Retrieve some arrows. Okay. Eat some potatoes. Secret skeleton convention. I know. Quinn says, Joe, I've been gone for 90 minutes and you still haven't lit up your build. Well, I was getting sandstone. Whoops. Secret entrance. They won't expect me to come from this way. Ha! Away! See? Whoa. How old are you? I'm 33 years old. No, not yet. No, I'm 32 years old. Yep. Hey, welcome, Jarander. Welcome, Green Creeper. Welcome, Winnie T. Ford. Glad to see you. Welcome, Gaman Mondo. We are working on a hermitage based on Greg A. Vaughan's original design from his Dragon Magazine issue 106 submission, The Tamarant's Fate. So, the actual roof here should be stone. Actually, I'm probably gonna... Oh, I'm gonna slab this over, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna slab this over with slabs when we actually are ready to do it right. So how high did I do this one? This one is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the one on this side also needs to go up 4. That's how we're doing that then. So let's come out this way here and make sure that those skeletons don't shoot at us too aggressively. Welcome, Cookies and Cream. Welcome, Lenare. Uncle D. Ruckus says, when's your birthday? My birthday is July 20th. We're actually going to do a moon landing 50th anniversary celebration stream that evening, Central Time. I'm hoping to start at around 9 p.m. Central Time for that, because my plans with friends are going to be a different day anyway, and at the point where I have to get Corinne in bed by 8:30 on my birthday, I might as well hang out and live stream with some folks. I'm not rich in diamonds, but I'm rich in happiness. I try. Okay, so we're going to just place these blocks over here. There we go. More importantly, what we are actively trying to do... Ooh, actually... So, only part of this actually needs that. I was trying to figure out how this needs to go. Because we're going to have it come up like this... So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's going to come back down. 1, 2, 4. Okay. So then, actually, everything in here is gone. But this part will stay. Okay, so here we go. Bryce Shepard writes, can I join in? Sorry, this is an invite-only server for which I do not control the invites. Okay, so we actually do need to get this wall sorted, though. Hey, did False just join? No, True just joined. The truth we've been waiting for has finally arrived. Okay. Ban that guy. I took an arrow for that. That's how much I cared about maintaining a safe and positive chat environment. Ah, I missed it. Okay. So, 14 potatoes. Just gonna enjoy one. Nom nom nom. Enjoy a quick sip of drink. We've been going 45 minutes. Got myself some orange juice. A wonderful, delightful breakfast drink. Combined with Sundrop. A wonderful, delightful breakfast drink if you just want caffeinated soda. It's grapefruit juice, though. It's grapefruit soda, so that's nice. Grapes. Oh, wait, no, they're not grapes. Grapefruit and oranges. This isn't an actual jingle for them, but if it was, it wouldn't be bad. Grapefruits and oranges. Bad roof. Okay. Dang it. G-Man Mondo says, I love your stream, but what does it take to get on the Hermitcraft server? Here's the thing about that, guys. I was invited to join the Hermitcraft server when it basically only existed for 5 weeks. It wasn't a real thing in the way it is now. And I would recommend to people be on the next Hermitcraft, or alternatively, start the next Hermitcraft. Basically, make something that hasn't existed for even 5 weeks, or find something that hasn't existed for 5 weeks, and then try to make it as good as you can. And if it works out, you had fun making the next Hermitcraft. And if it doesn't work out, you had fun. so no loss there. Infinidash says, when is the stream day? This is the stream day. We are the first streamers. I'm going to post the stream link for everyone. There we go. Dane Leon suggests next Joe Hill's beverage mix, Sundrop and coffee. I'm intrigued by that, Dane. Okay, so let's lay some ground rules. I think it would have to be iced coffee. And I think it couldn't be Diet Sundrop. Because almost everything I normally mix Sundrop with it has sugar in it. And so I mix Diet Sundrop with things with sugar in it. But I would need to buy normal Sundrop to mix with something with no sugar in it. Because coffee beans don't have sugar. So... yeah, Isuma is next, followed by Cubfan, then False, then Scar, then Rendog, and Ijevin is going to be substituting for Iskall to close out the night. Okay, so here we go. Sorry to everybody who now says, but I want iced coffee now. Too bad. You can't have iced coffee now, you have to freeze it. Some people are saying it's hard to create something that lasts more than 5 weeks. Well, if you spend about 5 weeks on it, maybe it will. That would be my advice. It takes about 6 weeks, or at least 5 weeks and a day. Okay, let's see here. Where is the Joe Hill's Minecraft server? There is a Discord for my Patreon patrons, or not, and there's a Minecraft realm associated with that. But there isn't otherwise. It's just a realm though. So I don't do like the. If you want like a big 800-person server, go to my friends. That's what they do, and they. Because this is their full-time job, they can put in the right sort of time to run a community like that. My community is a lot smaller because with my family and day job obligations, or jobligations, if you will, that's what I have time for. I have time to run a very successful Minecraft realm. Why is this not... oh, dang it. Actually, I guess that block is fine because it needs to be there anyway. What is Hermitcraft live stream day? It's a day where a bunch of people live stream on the Hermitcraft server. It does what it says on the tin. I am a little bit concerned about how this roof is going to meet here. Well, you know, honestly, I think it's kind of more interesting if the roofs are different heights. Like, I like this being a different height than the other ones. So, I'm going to figure out a way to make it work. Okay. Yeah, you can feel free to click like on the video in YouTube. That's fine. Okay, so if we put this up here. And then we'd have to probably put in another row of blocks down there. Whoops. Okay. Let me check donations just to make sure that none have come in. Okay, cool. So we are still let's see, we are $7 toward our next $20 goal for Facecam expansion. Is there no stream torch today? Well, maybe we need to create the stream torch in some sort of elaborate mechanism. Maybe the stream torch can be whatever it wants to be, because it is June. But yeah, also, what is a good way to manufacture a stream torch? I guess we would ideally need some shears to go get wool, right? And then we need a sheep to go get wool, right? I know where a sheep is. There's one over here. Where is he? Caw-caw. Caw-craw. I think sheep like crows. Caw-craw. Okay, that's not working. If anybody has any advice on good noises that attract sheep, I'm happy to hear them. I could make an IRL pillow a stream torch. Where are my You know what would be really good props for the live stream are the pillows with my face printed on them. I should get those in here. There he is. We have to sneak up on him. Okay, so guys, stop making your noises. Stop making your noises. We have to... Okay. Yeah, that's right. I've got potatoes. I've got potatoes. Here, sheepy, 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 sheepy. Here, sheepy, sheepy. Oh, look. He brought a friend. Okay. We gotta be... Okay, go. There, we got one. The other one's scared. He's running. I got him. Whew. There we go. That is enough wool. We got 3 and 3. That should be enough to make a stream day banner. Okay. There we go. Good job making quiet sounds, everybody. Good job. Now that we've got the wool, we can use our small victory bell. It can't be too loud, but I like it. Woo. We got a runner, people. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, I need a stick, I guess. Let's put some of the sandstone away just so we have literally any inventory space. And I think I had sticks in this one. There we go. I'm very good at inventory management, you guys. So, if I put this here and this here... What? We can't actually... We need a small defeat gong. Oh, this is not a big deal, you guys. We can fix this. The wool all needs to be the same color. Oh, why? It's fine. It's fine. We can craft it to be the right color with dye. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Luckily, we have somewhere over here a bunch of flowers. I had to mine out like a giant thing to make all this. Lilac, azure, bluet. Yeah, let's get this azure bluet here. Make some light gray dye. Then we can light gray dye everything. And then we've got... Then what we're going to do is... We're going to name this banner Add 1 Die to Me. And what we'll do is we'll give it to Asuma and tell him to make a better stream banner by adding 1 die. And then he can give it to Cubfan and say, hey, Cubfan, how about you add 1 piece of dye to this? And then Cubfan can give it to False and say, hey, False, this stream banner is kind of terrible because Joe and Asuma made it. I did my best to fix it. But can you make it actually good? And then False can make it start to be good, but she's going to go to her good friend Scar and say, Scar, you're a brilliant caloric genius. Not in the caloric sense that when we burn you, we observe how much energy you output, but that, like, you are a man of many hues. And then we will let him imbue such hues into the banner as to improve it further. And then by the time it gets to Rendog and Ijevan, it's going to look great. So we're just going to carry that banner here in our offhand. He's going to demonstrate chromatic genius. Oh, sorry. Russell Peak says that was my idea even if he didn't see it. No, I didn't see it, Russell, but sometimes great minds think alike. So congratulations on having a wonderful mind, Russell. No, that was just me being... See, the nice thing about, having to work under time constraints a lot is you start getting creative. I was like, how am I going to get enough dyes to make this banner not look terrible? I'll make it Asuma's problem. But I don't want to make it too much of a problem for Asuma because he's a nice guy. I'll let Cubfan do some of it. We'll just spread the work around. Do I like Concorde? I think it's a shame that they don't fly the Concorde anymore. I would have liked to fly between New York and London very quickly. But, It's just not an option for me. Living in this post 9/11 world we live in. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, this the flat part of the roof will be out here. And we've got that part down there. Yeah, we're good. So why don't we finish the flat part so that I don't fall as much when I'm doing these other things? That just seems like it's easier. Delegation. The joy of passing work to someone else. Thank you, the Puka. Yeah, I'm streaming on multiple platforms. It is stream day. Who are the streamers? Me, Asuma, Cub, False, Scar, Rendog, and iJivin. There's a full live stream schedule at livestream.hermitcraft.com. Welcome one and... Oh, wait, does the banner lose its label if... Hey, it doesn't! Good, I was kind of worried if I put it down that it would get messed up. Oh, although I did remove that ladder. So I guess we're using rockets. There we go. That's not overkill at all to fly directly toward the sun to get up 6 blocks. Whoosh. Okay. It is about 8 o'clock where I live, so we are 1 hour into a 2-hour stream, so there's another hour remaining. You guys are halfway through. Alrighty, Emily, have fun at breakfast. Congratulations again. Foxy Tech writes, Australia is a free country. That sounds wonderful. I will take one. Okay. I'll take 3 if you got them. How many Australias are there, guys? I know there's like... There were 2 Germanys for a while, but now there's just the one. There's 2 Irelands, kind of. But I think there's just 1 Australia, so I guess I can't really take 3. That's the thing, though. It's just because something's free doesn't mean you need to take all of them. Just take what you need. And I really only need 1 Australia. Okay, asking me to subscribe to your channel is legitimately a good way to waste my time. So you're gone. Who is next to stream? Asuma. Well, there's Australia the country, but there's also Australia the continent. So maybe there's 2 Australias, if you think about it that way. Okay. Vivala Brock says, my Australia's broken. Where do I get a refund? Well, that's the problem with free stuff, is you really don't have any recourse if it doesn't turn out to be any good. Of the Goats writes, good morning, Tiny Corner Joe. I know. It's surprising, but that's where I am today. Down here in this little corner. But we probably don't want to make the stream too weird for the people who have never seen a Joe Hill stream before. So that's fine. Okay. What is this building actually for? This is a, so the concept of this building was that it was a military fortress, like an island lookout spot for pirates and stuff that was abandoned, and then later repurposed and rehabilitated by monks to be a kind of spiritual retreat center, like a vacation getaway for people to get back in touch with nature. And it was originally envisioned by Greg A. Vaughn for Dragon Magazine back in 2004. And I came across this map recently reading the new, it was reprinted in the Ghosts of Saltmarsh book as Chapter 7. Very Naughty Kitty says, I want to wish you a good morning, let you know your voice, and you are always so pleasant to watch. Keep staying awesome. I try. And thank you for the $5. That brings us to $12 out of $20 toward our next Facecam expansion goal. Okay. Rehoj, I am at mixer.com/Joe. That is the single best URL ever. If for people who are like, well, Joe, why can't I find you on Mixer? It's because I have the best username there. So I'm just gonna post that in the other chats in case anybody. So just so you guys know too, Mixer is where normally I multi-stream like Hermitcraft, like normal Hermitcraft streams. I multi-stream to all 3 services, Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube. But when I do weird experimental stuff where I'm like, I don't know if this would be good for my YouTube audience. I don't know, because with YouTube there's so many people that watch it. Sometimes I don't want to waste everyone's time if I can't tell if an idea is good or not. So I usually do experimental. If I'm going to do something experimental, like mess with new computer settings or try a new game or something like that, I would go ahead and use Mixer for that rather than stream to all 3. Am I a hippie? I think I'm pretty hip. I don't know. Keen DeBean says, is it harder to stream on 3 platforms? It's actually easier because the chat moves a third the speed. Because I've got 3 chat windows instead of 1, and they all move at their own pace. And it's also funny because the chats can take care of themselves better. Because, this might sound dumb, but when the chat's moving too fast for people to talk to each other, they get really dependent on me. But when the chats are moving slowly enough that people can talk among themselves, I can kind of just, check in every so often and make sure that nobody's being a jerk. And then, other than that, I can just kind of be like, oh, okay, looks like everybody's good. Kind of just follow the conversation and look for opportunities to jump in. Or I can be addressing something in one chat while the other chat handles their own stuff. It's nice. But yeah, the YouTube chat's definitely the fastest moving. I have never been geocaching. Pimba2 says, nice to see you through your shoulders. Thank you. Hey, it's Zombie Cleo. Howdy, Cleo. Welcome to Hermitcraft. The best craft for hermits ever. G-Man Mondo says, do you ever feel bad you can't thank everyone for attending your stream? You know, I do my best, and if you're doing your best, you can't waste time feeling bad about it, because that's only going to stop you from doing as well in the future, you know? So, I try to have, let's put this back in our offhand. Yeah. Got our stream thing here. There we go. Randy says, Joe, don't tell me you still craft stairs manually. You know, these hands have been crafting stairs in Minecraft for, 8 years now. No, 9 years. I've spent almost 10 years crafting stairs by hand in Minecraft. So, somebody comes out with a new machine because they're like, oh, little kids, they're not good at making stairs. We need to have something to help them. You know what? That's fine. That's a fine thing for children to do. But you know what? For somebody, I didn't spend all these years learning how to make stairs by hand to just go use some fancy machine that's for children. That's a waste of my... Why would I develop such great talent only to have it squandered? It just doesn't make sense. Liara says 10 delta, but you get more out of the material. But do I get more out of life? Do I get more out of life by using some sort of machine that I don't need? There's an efficiency of the soul, Liara. And, I think that's what gets lost. Those extra stairs they manufacture with the fancy machine, those are made from joy. The joy that I don't want to squander. Okay, so we're just going to let the sun set. Okay, so we're just enjoying a beautiful sunset. La da 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 da. Do 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 do. Rocket. Oh. Besides, I've been told I'm not allowed to operate heavy machinery while Joe hills. Okay, so there we go. There's that part of the roof done. Probably shouldn't have used all the remaining granite to make stairs in retro. Oh, actually, I'm going to definitely need them for this thing. So, that's that. These hands were made for crafting. Why are there holes in the roof? Because I'm actually going to patch them with thatch later underneath there, and it's going to look good. But, unfortunately, my thatching effort is going kind of slowly. Look at this. This is kind of an abysmal showing. Oh, that wasn't fully grown. Yeah, I probably should put some actual buckets of water near that. Okay. I could have sworn let's get the hoe out, because we're going to want that. I could have sworn somewhere in here, though, I actually had, like, a bucket. Yeah, there we go. Do I have... No thatches in there. This is my crazy pattern one. I actually think I do want to use this light blue glazed terracotta and light gray glazed terracotta for one of the rooms. The world's saddest wheat farm, I know. I know. Oops, dang it. Swagsy says, I was just wondering, I wonder if any hermits are streaming today. Well, I have wonderful news for you, Swagsy. It's Hermitcraft stream day. So you get all the hermits all the time. Well, most of the termites. We're like termites. Not really. But, yeah, we'll be streaming all day, all of us that are streaming. So let's go grab this water from over here, too. Whoa, did not want to do that. Okay, and then we'll go ahead. It seems like it should be relatively trivial to get some more seeds. Like, that seems like the sort of thing I should just have chests full of somewhere. But, of course, I don't have those here. So that is in and of itself a problem. Also, how are we on potatoes? Do we have any more potatoes in here? No. So we're going to actually need to get... Hey, welcome, Malik Videos. This is Hermitcraft Stream Day on Hermitcraft. A Hermitcraft thing. So let's grab these and put these in our offhand here. And then we will plant these. Like so. Alrighty. So now we have just enough of those to throw into the oven. I could punch grass for seeds. Yeah, the thing is I actually have like other places I can get. Oh, of course, that's going to be a problem, that's not in my actual inventory. I like to think that when you can't, the reason you can't use stuff from your offhand in the furnace is that you're using that hand to, like, hold the door open. And so it's just like, well, I have 64 potatoes in the hand that I'm holding the door open with. So if I let go of the door, it'll close the furnace. But if I try to throw the potatoes in there, they're on the wrong side of the door. That just makes sense to me. Yeah, yes, I could bone meal grass for more entities, but I actually do have, like, other things I need to grab anyway from the Ministry of Truth. So I'm kind of thinking what I'm going to do real quick is make a quick run to the Ministry of Truth and grab some things. Let's drop these extra potatoes off here. Welcome, Jason Wyatt. Thank you for subscribing on Mixer. Okay. Whoops. Okay, here we go. Hey, thank you, Gabriella Gelfand, for $2, who says, how is streaming from Tennessee? P.S. Love you. Yeet. Yeah, streaming from Tennessee is good. I think that brings us up to $14 toward our next face cam goal. So we are $6 away from our next face cam expansion. Okay, so we need to actually go down here. I fell into a Hermitcraft hub. The chat went mad, spamming with love. They said that map's dope. We love the hub. We love the hub. Okay, so here's our Ministry of Truth. We got our map of Tennessee over here, featuring West Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, and East Tennessee, the 3 grand divisions of Tennessee. If you guys didn't know, we use the grand divisions when we elect people at the state level to certain positions. Like the state Supreme Court has seat requirements for each area, so that like East Tennessee can't control the whole state, or Middle Tennessee can't control the whole state. Oh good, Asuma is awake. He's been awake. He's British. They've been awake for hours. Aaron Lindorfer says East Tennessee is the best. I think Middle Tennessee is the best. And divisionalism, which is a strong preference for one division or one grand division of Middle Tennessee, or Tennessee, dang it, is a long-term problem for the state. Because everybody's like, we don't want to give money to those people in West Tennessee or East Tennessee, or we don't want to help those jerks in Middle Tennessee being in Nashville all the time. Hey, Ty Miklowski says, grow yo face, and has donated $15. Why don't we go up here and we'll enter the super special war preserve. Hopefully none of those electrified creepers that are still wandering around. The reason Asuma had to fence all this in is there are still some entities wandering around from the war that are like electrified creepers. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. So for those of you guys who don't know, the way a Joe Hill stream works is every $20 we raise makes the face cam grow a little bit. So if you'll direct your attention down here to this lower portion of the stream, you see that I'm so tired. I just sorry. I'm trying to bring a big energy into this, and I'm just you're so tired. Nope, not gonna let the morning get to me. Not gonna let it make me feel like I'm any less than the adventurous, wonderful, exciting person that I want to be. Be the person that you want to be, no matter what. No matter how close people think your face is to the screen. No. So, anyway, expand Joe! And there we go. That is our third face cam expansion of the day. And since we got that $15 when I think we were $6 away, we are already $9 toward our next face cam expansion. So that is that. That's me. Howdy. Man, I don't know why it's something with the light this time of day. It makes me look, I don't know. Oh wait, do I look red because I have this? Oh wow, we actually got another donation here. Whoa, okay, apparently people have been donating and it wasn't showing up at first. And now it's all showing up at once. So we have another $20 from Lauren, who writes, Grow Hills! So there we go. Just going to move me over there. And then we have another $5 from Ty McCloskey, which leaves us at, what would that put us at? What number did I just say? I think we were $14 away from our next goal, so now we're $9 away from our next goal. And then we got $2 from Mystique Gaming, so we're $7 away from our next goal. And then we got $30 from K Mead, so we're going to expand Joe. And you guys might say, but Joe, your face is so big, it's killing me. And you know what? It's killing me too. I've died. Enter Jost. Ooh, like Hamlet's father, I barely spoke for 3 acts. Mark me! Mark me. Enter Jost! So there we are. And with that $30 from K-Mead, I think that leaves us $1 away from our next face camera. Is that right? Yeah, because that would be a full 20, and we were $9 in toward our next one. So I think we're at 19 out of 20. So if somebody else wants to donate $1, I've got the thing right here. Yeah, we're just gonna move that over. Oh, wait, I can keep the opacity tab open while I do other things. This changes everything, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. So there we go. There we go. Liara says there should be $6 from me somewhere when they're... PayPal is not... I'm going to have to open up PayPal directly, you guys. Normally, it sends me alerts via my email. Well, wait. We just got $1 from Gabriella Gelfand. So, there we go. We are going to expand Jost. But then, the Jost also becomes more opaque. So this is actually kind of better on the whole for everyone. Yay! There we are. I'm just in the clouds. Ooh. It's spooky. Slash.paw says, what a big face cam. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. That's a little too low. I need to bring that up. There we go. Okay, and... So we are... So PayPal.com. Let me check my PayPal thing, because Liara, yeah, that definitely did not come through. Don't stay logged in. Why is there so many options for everything? Where's my activity? So sometimes if people do e-checks or whatever... Oh, yeah, there is another. There's $6 that just came through that didn't show up. Why didn't it show up in the email? So that brings us to $13 away from our next face game expansion. Great. So let's go. Chris Vex says, please make your face smaller. That's actually impossible. But my face can become more transparent. So if people keep donating, you'll see less of my face. That's the Joe Hills difference. And it gets weirder. Because here's the thing, though, is if my face gets too big, I'm going to have to go put on my green screen suit where you won't be able to see me. Or you won't be able to see the game, I mean. So, I think we're actually one face camera expansion away from me having to go get the green screen suit. Now, I will warn you guys, if I have to get the green screen suit, it takes time to change into. So I'm going to have to play like a song for 3 minutes. That is a fact. Well, I didn't die. That could have been worse. Okay, so there we go. Down the hall. With the things for the roof we need to finish it all. Do. Now, do I have to manually refresh this PayPal activity page? Because that's the nice thing about the emails is that I get the email thing. I get an alert when it comes through, but it's just out of date. You can never win, you know. Human 721. I am glad that you are enjoying this wonderful Saturday morning Joe Hill stream. We've got our stream banner in our hand that each hermit can add die to. Yep. Toki says, we are here for your face, though. I'm glad. I'm here for my face. It's the best. See, if I had the green screen suit on, that would be, like, transparent, because the green screen suit has gloves. But you wouldn't be able to see me, like, gesticulating wildly. Is it Saturday or Sunday? I don't know, you guys. I just show up. How many hermits have streamed so far? We are kicking off stream day, which is why our Hermitcraft stream day banner only has one die. Okay, so we are going to open that up. Okay. Yassine Ahmed says, Joe, you sometimes talk rubbish, and that's why I like watching your videos. Guys, if you don't pay attention, I almost always talk rubbish, and I would encourage you to fact-check every Joe Hill stream and recording. It's a nose banner. Yeah, it is kind of distracting having that behind my face there. I think I'm going to put that back away. Yeah, I like that better. Well, the green screen suit, the problem is when I have the mask on, I'll put the mask on for the first few minutes, but the mask will actually, I can't read the chat when I have it on. It's really inconvenient. How long have I been part of Hermitcraft? Since 5 weeks after it was created. So I guess 6 years now. Or 7 years? I don't know. However old Hermitcraft is minus 5 weeks. I was the first new member that was not a founder. Okay. How long is left in my stream? 38 minutes. Hermitcraft has been around for 7 years. Yep. Welcome to the future. We've got Hermitcrafts. Whoa, we just got a $100 donation from BioDuck. So that means it is time for me to go get that green screen suit on. And I think we might even have to do some other weird stuff. This is about to get weird, you guys. This is about to get weird. So, here we go. We are on our way to let's go find somewhere safe for me to like put the stream down to go get changed into the green screen suit. Okay. So, here we go. I gotta yeah. BRB changing into green screen suit. Enjoy a song by me and my bro Sean Hills. Thanks. Okay. So I'm gonna put on a song written by me, performed by my brother, called Lines. Okay, there we go.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do, or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always verdurous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing wranglers, violent murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry and creative. We won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated.
It's hard to sing in this thing. It like, when you make an L sound, your tongue touches the suit, and the suit does not taste good.
Power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us home, to bring us home.
That was lines from my brother Sean and my new album, Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills. Well, howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, playing video games as I always do with headphones on, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to hear the game, obviously. You know, that's like a whole thing. If you direct your attention toward the, what do you call this, screen, you'll see that I am now playing Minecraft in a green screen suit, which is the optimal way, in my opinion. This is what Notch intended when people started playing Minecraft. He was like, you know, if people are playing this game and they can see what they're doing, that's just not going to go well for anybody. So, like, I can vaguely see shapes on the screen. I'm aware that people are donating in the chat. I can see a green rectangle. That green rectangle indicates it's money, I think. So everybody say thank you to that person, because I'm going to have to read that in a few minutes once I actually take this off. Ooh, is this wheat actually tall enough to harvest this time? Hey, there we go. Which one's is this it? Are these the seeds? They look green. Can I hold them in front of something dark? Yeah, they're seeds. There we go, guys. Look at this. We are playing Minecraft professionally with the modernist technology. I have to pull the suit mask out to say L words. It's not, as the kids would say, optimal? Which ones are the grown ones? I think this one's grown. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna thatch our roof like our roof will be thatched with patches of hay. And, yeah, let's make sure that we've actually lit this sufficiently. I'm saying that out loud, and I'm realizing that it's probably not lit sufficiently. Are any of these torches? Oh, my gosh. This is really playing Minecraft on hard mode. Are these rockets? Okay, we got rockets. Dang it. Well, hey, we made it up to there. Small victories. Okay, so let's go ahead and make it possible for me to even see anything. Ugh. I know we need to expand, but the problem is I can't actually do the expansions while I have the suit over my head. I know I didn't expand for the $100. The first expansion was putting the suit on, and I did expand it slightly after that. But to actually show you guys, for you guys to be able to see the next 4 expansions, I need to actually have... I do have torches? Where are they? But anyway, core concept, for you guys to be able to see the 4 expansions after this. Like, I can't just, like, be completely concealed. Y'all need to be able to see me. In some ways, it might be less disorienting if I was over here looking like that. Yeah, see, this is just feels more natural. But anyway, so thank you to Bioduck for the $100 donation. We've done the first expansion during the song, but now it is time for 4 more. Although I got to check, I think we got $5 from Huckle as well, and $5 from Annabelle the Paladin as well. So, yeah, we are well on our way. Let's see. Make sure, if we got to do a whole bunch at once, let me make sure I know exactly how many we got to do. Wow, PayPal does not like refreshing quickly. Okay, yeah, cool. So we just got 4 more at the moment. So here we go. Disturbed Puppy says, okay, Joe, we need to talk about how you say your L's. It's got to be part of your accent because my tongue does not exit my mouth when I say them. I would say, like, I love y'all. I love y'all. Yeah, that's just love. That's how it goes. But anyway, so, expand Jost. So now we are slightly more expanded, which will allow more expressive You know, why am I shouldn't have looked back this way. This allows for more expressive, like, finger puppets here. Like, if I wanted to have, like, a little dinosaur, like, hold on. Yeah, that's, I gotta angle it with the camera. It's kind of a whole thing. Yeah, there. It has to be in front of my face, though, or it doesn't work. Or, like, it could be a bird. The bird has to be, it's hard to do, the bird. But you get the idea. So, there we go. Now, for our third expansion, we need to lower the opacity a little bit as well. We're going to count this one up in Japanese and then down in Spanish because, I don't know, ich, ni, san, tres, duh. Whoa, that was the wrong grab handle. How did I even do that? Ich, ni, san, ghost. Why didn't it get bigger? It's got to go bigger like that. There we go. And we'll lower our opacity again a little bit. And so that was our third. We have two more. And OBS, of course, loves it when things get insanely large, like cameras. So, ich, ni, san, shi, quattro. And lower the opacity again. Let's move this opacity filter window over here a little bit. We are down to 35, 36 opacity. And then for our last one, we're going to expand once more, and we're going to do a little bit of a song with it. So here we go. Ich, ni, san, shi, ghost hills. No, that's not the song. Joe Hill's shark doo 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 doo. Joe Hill shark doo 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 doo. Joe Hill shark doo 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 doo. Ghostly shark doo 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 doo. Ghostly shark doo 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 doo. Ghostly shark doo 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 doo. I don't actually know how to make a shark. That's the best you're gonna get. So anyway, welcome to Most Violent of Geckos. Glad to have you here today. Glad to have everyone here today. So here we go. We are gonna, and then with that $10 we've received, I think we're only about $3 away from our next expansion, but doesn't look like. I think we're good for right now. The face camera is plenty large as it is. So hello, Emma Ludadoo. Oh, did not mean to jump in the fire there. I fell into a whole bunch of fire. It hurt my toes as the flames leapt higher. And I joed through the fire. Okay, so this part, we're going to have to kind of close this off up like that. Dang it. There we go. Guys, shopping at Sahara is for people who didn't already spend all of their money at Sahara. I spent all my diamonds at Sahara already, so there's not really more to give. Really, it's done. Okay, so there we go. The nostril cursor. Can I line my nostril up with the cursor exactly? What would that be? Is it right? I gotta hold my head exactly. This is really inconvenient. Hold on, no, it goes more this way. That is not easy to do. Guys, I'm just gonna hold my head. I'm gonna hold my head up high. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna sit comfortably so I don't get back problems. That's the secret to actually, being good at video games. Don't get back problems from them. So one thing that we do need to do then is we need to put in the arrow slits that are now the windows on the second floor as well. Okay, so, and somehow that, what? We keep breaking extra blocks. That's not optimal. Okay, so this is now, this actually came out pretty well. This wall here is going to be a little bit different, though, I guess. Let's see how this actually came out. I'm not sure that I like the joinery here. Okay. There we go. 24 minutes until Asuma's stream, guys. Joe, what are your coordinates? Excellent question. Can you copy and paste those now? No. How do I, so negative 17, F3C. Function F3C. There we go. Wait, did that work? I guess I need to delete the command part of this for it to actually show up. I did delete the command part, Asuma. I did it. Cheers to me. Okay, there we go. We did it, guys. Hopefully running that command by accident didn't break anything terrible on the server. Oh, also, let's put in actual torches in here so we don't keep having skeletons spawn, as that was an undesirable turn of events. Now this room here, ooh, we actually need to turn that into day. Or fall. We can fall in the fireplace, too. Sell Sahara poems. That would be interesting. I don't know if Sahara needs poems. Like, I feel like they've got lyrical genius aplenty. I can change chat height and settings. I didn't know that. Hello, YouTube. Joe Hills here. I'm excited to announce my friend Asuma will be streaming in about 22 minutes. And I hope y'all stick around. He's an excellent bloke who does high-quality Minecraft videos. And I needed to probably remove more sandstone from the chest there earlier. Whoops. It just teleported me to where I was already standing. Oh, okay, good. So it did run the command, but not in a way that's, like, actively bad. It's just a way that's inconvenient. So actually a few things I do need to do. I do need to make some of these sandstone slab walls for part of this. Oh, you know, actually it'd be interesting. Well, whatever. Let's just make some of the stairs first. Okay, so we're gonna eat a potato. Potato. Hey, that sounds like Asuma. Is he here already? I was gonna say he's 20 minutes early. Howdy, X. I guess he's just, he's probably just getting prepared. Knowing him, whoops. He is probably just thinking ahead and going, oh, I should log out wherever Joe is playing, so then I can get prepared for my stream, which starts in 20 minutes, and I'll be all set to go. And we're going to have to possibly put granite. We'll have to figure out how this actually meets the roof now that I'm looking at it here. Like, maybe some of these should not be, like, maybe that should be like that. Does that make sense? Yeah. At least on the sides. Sounds like a New Zealand accent. I don't know. I think I should sound like a proper Dubliner. Okay. So. Cool. Whoops. Okay, we'll retrieve our stairs here. Now we do still need to, let's go ahead and retrieve that. Currently, I don't have an access point for the roof. Now, one thing that is supposed to be part of this structure here is that there's supposed to be, because the original building here was designed to be defended against, invaders and stuff, the entrance here was supposed to have like a thing that you could pour boiling oil on invaders through the ceiling. And so I was imagining I would build that with these walls. Like this would, yep. Looks like I was right. Isuma was preparing for the upcoming stream. But he is going to go finish his preparations. So we'll see him again in 18 minutes. I'm not sure I like this exactly for that. I think that I would have to... But the thing is, you'd have to make this... Or maybe I should use iron for this. But then people can fall through. Badger Spanner writes, Joe's British accent is terrible, but he's amazing at Beetlejuice and Bill and Ted impressions. Well, I don't know that I would say I'm amazing. But, you know. Whoa! How's it hanging, Badger? What if I use iron trap doors? That's a good suggestion, too. That is a good suggestion, too. Yeah, iron trap doors is actually probably the best suggestion. Although I have exactly enough iron blocks to make a pyramid for my, what do you call that? That thing with the beacon. The beacon. I have exactly enough iron blocks to make my beacon. So I kind of want to try it like this and see how it works. I am building a hermitage. Excellent question, Isaru. Or, sorry, Marcy. 222. What about acacia trapdoors? Well, you can't pour boiling oil through wood because the wood would go bad. But iron does make sense. I was kind of thinking stone. Hey, thank you for the $2. Gabrielle Gelfriend says, can we do one last grow before you leave, please? How close were we? Does anybody remember? I think we were pretty close. Queasy Y says, why is your face cam like that? Because I'm Tony Stark. I'm inside of my helmet right now playing Minecraft. $2 from Cell, who says, an offering for the Jost. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cell. Y'all are the best heart. If I look through it, it's like, I can see the love in the stream. Is that a heart? It's hard to make a good heart. I don't know. But yeah. So then when you're down there, though, does that look like something people would pour oil through? I haven't actually seen Endgame yet, so try not to spoil it. But yeah, I like... See, that actually feels... Like, that gives a good sense of the space when you first enter, too, in an interesting way. Caleb Hill says, yeah, your face cam is weird, but I like it. Well, that's because my face is weird, but likable, so it's obvious that my face camera would, inevitably be the same. That's just how that works. Hey, welcome, Rooney Delta Delta Delta. Let's put some of this stuff back in the box here for now, while we grab that stuff off the ground. Congrats to your teacher, Quinn. That looks like a good oil pouring space. Okay, glad to hear it. Yeah, it feels... Well, the other thing is it's supposed to feel like it's not something that you could attack the place through. Like... Yeah. Bioduck writes, back in Season 1, Generic Beef said something along the lines of, we have builders and redstoners. We wanted someone totally different. That's me. I'm the Joe Hill's difference. Don't watch the Spider-Man Far From Home trailers. I haven't. Does anyone know how much till it grow? I think we're really close, but I don't know exactly. Let's see. We got $2, then we got $5, then we got... I think we're $1 away. Let's just say $1. Next donation will be a grow. Because we are getting to the end of the stream anyway. And it's more fun. The more grossly I am. Okay. So yeah, let's also finish this wall here. We're just making such improvements as we might. Okay, cool. There we go. Where does the Joe Hills difference come from? We don't know. It's a mystery. That's like asking where the Amazon starts. Thank you to Gabriella Gelfand for pushing us over the top on our next expansion. So that means I have to go back here. OBS does not like expanding me once this gets this large. So it actually becomes kind of a process. I gotta kind of move. I gotta move the window way down and then expand. Like, expand Jost. There we go. Now the thing is, I'm also going to become a little bit more translucent at this point in order to make this work. So, fade Jost. Guys, the prime material plane is losing its grip on me. I'm just slipping. Oh, here I am. Nope, slipping away. Away. There we go. That is some prime material plane Joe Hills right there. You see my eyebrows? Fade Jost. You were laying me to rest. That was too restful. This is where we're actually going to stop it. There we go. Yeah. Sir Smith says, I love waking up and being able to watch Joe's stream. Whoa. Oh, no. I just dropped my keyboard. Sorry. I spent a bunch of time riding a mechanical bull the other day at work because we had a mandatory fun event, which is one of those things where it's like, it's good to have those, but sometimes when people are given the opportunity to do fun things at work, they don't make good decisions. And so, for example, I made the decision to try to ride the mechanical bull in a contest with my coworkers that led to us each probably riding it like 12 to 20 times. And so all of my muscles now are just like, terribly dead. So yeah, sorry for dropping my keyboard there. Yeah, it's it was like spin and buck, and it's on a it's basically on like the bottom half of a bounce house. So you don't get sore from getting thrown off because you're getting thrown into a bounce house, and bounce houses are easy. But the hard part is that you use a lot of muscles to try to keep your weight centered over the bull. I was like, I did, back when I was in school, I did some martial arts stuff, and I haven't really kept up with that. But, like, I have some balance training, so let me see how well I can do on this mechanical bull. And, yeah. So Isuma is next, but he is currently, he's getting prepped. He logged out over here, so whenever he's ready, we're going to be able to hop on Discord with him. So, here we go. What are we making? We are building a hermitage. Excellent question, Dominic Valentino. And, so yeah, this is the main hallway here. We've got another... I'm kind of thinking I might enclose this part of the roof, or I might have that open into that room somehow. Like maybe build a little loft up there. I don't know. It's kind of interesting to have a loft there. Hey, welcome, Dalfred. Yeah, this is a hermitage originally designed by Greg A. Vaughn for the Dragon magazine. So I'm kind of thinking it'd be cool to have like a stair window here. Just let some light through. Now, for this part, though, I think that this has to basically just kind of meet the ceiling. There's no way around it. I was thinking, though, that I might do, like, for ventilation, have, because sometimes, like, in places, like, in old buildings especially, they would have, like, things like this for ventilation. This is supposed to be in a tropical area, I think. So, I was thinking that maybe it would make sense over the door here or something to have Something like that to let the air through. That doesn't really let air through, it looks like. It would let a little air through. But it's... I don't know. Maybe it should just be one? Oh, that's kind of weirder. Maybe it should be wood instead of stone. Yeah, maybe wood would be better. We'll have to think about that. Vajurist says, my phone died, but not even Thomas Edison can keep me from stream day. If only I didn't have work. Yep. So it's Isuma next, followed by Cub Fan. Now, I am also thinking maybe I should use these walls for kind of like support type things. Although using logs for support across some of this would be cooler, probably. Oh, but what I did want to do is I wanted to show kind of the... Oh, I do like how that turned out. That part actually worked out great. I wanted to show kind of how I was going to do the hay bale thatch in here. So the idea is that would go like there. And then we'll have other stairs, which I don't have right now, on me, on the inside of the roof there. It's fine. But what we'll have when we finish here is that there will be breaks in the roof that have been hatched or patched with hatch or patched with thatch. Dang it! It is hard to say that. Stream is 7 more minutes. Don't worry. Then you got Asuma here. He's going to be building even better stuff. So here we go. Welcome back, Rhyme Time Gaming. Hey, good thing, welcome, Vixen. Thatch Patch. I can say that. I can say it. I believe in me. Okay, so let's make sure we haven't had any more donations come through that we need to thank before the stream ends. And, okay. So let's go see how our roof looks in the distance. I haven't actually gone to appreciate it. If I head over to this island or so and then fly back. Okay. I think I'm going to have to add more overhang to the front a little bit. You actually can't... the roof doesn't show up that well on that part there because I'm just realizing now. I still haven't actually completely blocked it in. There's going to be a fireplace that comes up there. But okay. It feels, on the whole, like it's good. And I think once we get the 2 towers on, it'll look even better. So, yeah. Would slabs or staggered stairs get the air hole flows you're looking for? That's a great question too, Voyagerist. That is a great question too. Maybe. Now the thing is though that the adventure specifically mentions that the monks had patched parts of the roof with thatch, and so I'm trying to match Greg A. Vaughan's original vision there with that part. Ooh woo. Isuru Waniga Soria says, or Waniga Soria says, "Oh dear, I forgot I was staring into Joe's eyes this whole time." Well, a little bit. Fences is what people are recommending. Yeah. Okay. So I'm guessing we are 5 minutes from the changeover time. So I'm gonna hop into Discord so I can talk. Yeah, I need to match the thatch in the book. So when people look, they see it. This build is a hermitage. Let's see if we can hop on this tree real quick so we can get a better view of it. It kind of looks... Oh. I was gonna say, it kind of looks less impressive to some degree now that the roof is on because the floor plan is part of what makes it so cool. Dang it. We are not doing a great job there. Yeah, now we need to put a bunch of details and stuff on the front. I was just trying to get the core concept in. But let's go find Isuma. We're going to go to Hermitcraft chat and go to Hangout Open. Okay, we'll wait for Isuma there. And we're not going to just stand here the whole time while we wait for Isuma. But now I'm in the room at least. So I'll hear him when he comes in. Can I raid Asuma on Twitch? That is the plan. But we can't raid Asuma yet until the stream, until he's ready for me, right? That's just good sense. Yeah, so he's got his clock up that says he's getting ready to stream too. So we will see him shortly. Do I have the languor to wrangle Asuma? I don't know if I do. Hearing Joe say ooh is horrific because it yeets my soul across the material plane into the void. Glad to help. Okay. So, let's see. We are just... I do like how this fence came out. This wall here. I feel like... Right now, the wall looks better than the building does, because I haven't done the detail work on the building. I was trying to figure out how the fence should look at all. It is kind of difficult in Minecraft when you build an outer wall that's the same material as the inner wall, though. Because you lose... by not having good contrast, it's kind of... You kind of lose a little bit. But yeah, having that roof there... So when people wander up the beach, if you actually started this in D&D, you would come from here. And I think you get to see... You get a sense of it. Why is my screen weird? I bought it secondhand. When my computer broke, I was able to get a cheap one from a former employer. So I got a weird screen with it. Nothing I can do really about that. You gotta let the Jost lead you through life. Yeah, that's right. I'm a Jost. With green screen hands. See, if I cover my face, you can't tell I'm a Jost. It's fun. It's fun to do fun stuff. Okay, so where were we? Swagames says, I can see your face. I can show you my face. Unlike that bloke Asuma. Tell me, swag ghost, when did you last let your face decide? I can have green screen hands, wearing suits made of nylon, or whatever they make these out of. I can cover my eyes. Just for you, swag ghost, the best commenter of the stream. Okay, where's Asuma? He's supposed to be here like any minute. But, you know, that's the thing about Asuma. He's basically a wizardary. He arrives precisely when he intends to. You know, I don't like to call myself an eldritch god because I think that might legally undermine any arguments I make in the future that what I do is not cult leading, as the kids would say. But, you know, that is important. So, anyway, where is Asuma? Okay, he looks like he just ended and restarted his stream. That is a good sign that he will soon be seen nearby. Let's go wait for him on the beach. Where's that Asuma? Where did he go? I don't know. But yeah. He wouldn't have ended and restarted his stream unless he's about to go live. He is about to go live. I'm watching him. Oh, there he is. Howdy. Asuma, can you hear me? Oh, he's on top of the tree I was trying to get to. There he is. Way up there in the sky. Asuma, what a British guy. Howdy, Asuma. You can't hear me because you don't have Discord open as far as I can tell. Where'd he go? He could have gone anywhere. It's a mystery. I'm watching his stream and I can't find him. There he is. I found him. Howdy, X. Want to hop on voice? I don't know if he has time to hop on voice. He's a very busy British man. Is that the torch? Sure is. there's room to improve it. Here we go. Each streamer can add some color. So we're going to go ahead and raid X now. Let's go ahead and paste links to his Suma in the chat. Say, howdy y'all, Joe Hill's raid here. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills, raiding his Suma as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills raid here. Okay. He's going. Here comes a Suma. Click and raid now, I guess. Doodle-doodle-doo. Well, until next time, stream, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Please enjoy Hermitcraft Stream Day.